Here we are.
Here we are. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you again. You look great.
Thank
And
you. Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you. Good
and
to be
yeah,
back.
another week, eh? Just gone
I
by in the
know.
blink of an eye. I'm so looking forward to warmer weather. Our magnolia trees and our forsythia and some of our tulips and some of our daffodils are starting to pop up. But we've had we get 1 or 2 days where it's in the mid-teens and then it drops down to like 1 and 2 again. So it's just been really lots of rain, lots and lots and lots of rain, and fog coming off our lake. So, but anyway, it is what it is, and it's going to warm up sooner or later. We know that,
Yeah.
but we'll just go. We were saying the other day, friends of mine were walking the dogs. We don't get spring anymore. It just goes from winter to boom to hot weather. Like we'd never get a really nice sort of
Yeah.
consistent, gradual warm up. But anyway, so there's people out there. I laugh at them. They're walking their dogs. They got hats on, gloves on, coats on, and they're wearing shorts and no socks. If it's like, okay, I'm ready for one season or the
All
other.
the other.
It's
Yes.
it's and they're men. They're always men that are dressed like that. So I don't know what.
We're having some lovely spring weather here, actually. It's really
That's
quite
great.
dry.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that because after the winter, it was really quite dry, thank goodness. We took a walk by the river today and it was absolutely beautiful, and all the trees are just coming out. That spring green colour, it was absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
So run
fantastic.
on summer and more of this, thank you.
Yes, yes, we sure want that. So we're just going to give a heads up and a hello to everybody in the room. There's Jeff Peterson, our doorkeeper, our nice male energy in our room. Damara, our songbird, our beautiful entertainer. Stephanie, hi, nice to see you, Stephanie. I love your wolf. And yeah, so we're just going to Kelly Shockley, welcome to the room. I'm going to put your name down on the list. So as you guys know, all super chats and personal questions get priority. You can see that here, and you get a double reading if you're new to us. I do a reading, and so does Anne. So it's kind of nice to see a double reading on a question that you may have paid for. So Kelly, welcome to our room, and for coming in. So we can start off with we can give Jeff a couple of cards. Jeff,
Yeah.
okay, you're the first one in the room, and so what happens is um, you're new to the room, and most of these aren't, but Kelly maybe. Um, if you stay in the chat room, like if we often we're very busy just doing paid readings. However, we never know from week to week what'll happen. But if you stay in the chat room, you're eligible for a general 2 card pull. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. $5 pays for a 3 card pull. $10 pays for a full 5 card pull. Okay, which is what you see on our weekly phone call there. Viviani, hi, sweetheart. Um, I wanted to talk to you anyway, Viviani. Um, you can email me, or if you're on Facebook, you can get in touch with me. Viviani is a great healer, and she's into healing and other things that she does. But I notice you go out live with a lot of people. If you ever want to join me or invite me as a guest, I would be pleased. I'm also a Reiki master, and I used to teach, but I don't anymore. And has Reiki too. So that's why the bed's behind me, because that's my Reiki. I'm in my healing room. So if you ever wanted to, we could combine, tarot, oracle, angel, healing, whatever you want. So it's just a suggestion, no pressure. I know you're always in, excuse me, Kathy's room, and she's away right now. So thank you for joining us. Mellow Ghetto, welcome.
Shall
Excuse
I
me.
read for Jeff?
You can read for Jeff.
While you
Yeah,
just catch it, if you just catch it with the chat, that'll be
yeah.
right.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So, Jeff, welcome to the room, and thank you for coming in every week and supporting us. So you've got 2 fabulous cards. King of Cups. This is lovely. An authority figure in the deck. The kings they've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and now are happy to teach and guide. Now, this King of Cups, it could be you, is absolutely lovely, kind, generous, very in tune with their emotions, very emotionally intelligent. And very often in a situation where they're helping other people to feel good, helping other people to feel better. So you would find this energy very much in a volunteering role, in a role where you are inspiring others to be the best that they can be. That's very King of Cups, because it's all done with integrity, generosity, and a great deal of compassion. We've got the World card, card 21. So something coming full cycle. On the card, look, she's been right round the world and now she's back where she started. So something finishing off, but you moving on, moving up to the next level. It's celebrating a job well done. And now, where do you want to go? It's really moving on, moving up. It's advancement and it is success. So, Jeff, I hope they resonate for you. And thank you for coming into the room.
Okay, we want to acknowledge Crystal G, and Mellow Ghetto. Okay, so welcome to the room. Mellow Ghetto, you can't, as you can see below us, you can't ask a personal question without going down to that super chat button and submitting $5 to $10 for a reading from us. Okay, so but welcome to the room. You can hang in if you want, or you know, whatever you want to do. I'm not sure if you're putting in a different name from one that I have that I know you from. Is this a different name you're using, or do we know each other? Because I had a feeling we might. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All righty. So, all right. So, Jeff, thank you for always being in the room. And did you do 2 cards or 3?
2.
Okay. 2. Okay. 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 So Jeff, it's up here. Sorry, guys. There could be a bit of a conflict or an argument or some sort of a dispute you might be having with somebody. And you can clarify this, as I'm the man who is going to take the video games. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Mellow Ghetto. I'll get into that in a minute. So Jeff, try not to get involved in other people's drama. When people suck us into their circle and drama, they want validation for their behavior. Okay. And you don't have to do that. This is a card of conflict. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Okay. There could be a bit of a disagreement. You know, you could lock horns with somebody this week, but I'll tell you what's going to happen. If they push your buttons too hard, you know, there you have it. Okay. The 5 of Wands. If they push your buttons too hard, you're going to take the power of the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords says, you know what? I'm out of here. And you've heard me say this before. She looks down at her court and she says, you, don't let the door hit you on the way out. And out they go, and away she moves on. She's very independent. She's solo. She doesn't require anybody else's opinions or advice. She's very strong, and she moves towards her goals. So you might be moving off from somebody here who might be pushing your buttons all the time. You know, sometimes we outgrow our friendships, or they, as I say, they outlive their expiration date. We either grow together or we grow apart. And I do think that you're going to be moving on from maybe some sort of dispute. There might have been words where you just say, you know what, here's a hand, talk to it, I'm out of here. Okay, so you could be moving on from a situation like that. And you can clarify that if you want. Hi, Tammy. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome to the room. So nice to see you again. I hope all's well with you. Okay, so we're going on to Damara. Damara is our beautiful entertainer. Mellow Ghetto, Damara is an OG. She's walked the runways. She's in New York City. She's walked the runways, and both in modeling and in entertainment. She is incredible. She's in New York City. She's out and she's involved with the Sugar Bar in New York City. She's entertaining there all the time, and she has been with so many entertainers. She was backup singer for a lot of the biggies. We're talking Motown and going back, because we're not young, us girls. Us sisters aren't so young. Okay, so Damara, these are your cards, sweetheart. Step forward, okay? So
okay.
So that I know you're still here. I know last week you were busy doing things. So this is for you. Go ahead, Anne.
Okay, so Damara, I was thinking about you as I was shuffling the cards, and these 2 actually flew out across the desk. So we'll have these. 3 of Cups, reason to celebrate, good news, happiness, positivity, joy, social get-togethers. It's absolutely lovely. It's celebrations, it's happiness, it's joy, and it's positive, good news. The Three of Wands. So we've got 2 3s. So this is about creativity, it's growth, it's beautiful. And the Three of Wands is about long-term planning. Where do you want to go? Looking to the future. And then starting those little action steps now. So on the card, the long-term goal is the healthy forest, but you can't have that without planting the seeds. So this is you looking at the long term, dreaming big, and then dream even bigger. Put a date on it, and you've got a goal, and then starting the little steps first. Now, sometimes the actions for that might seem a little bit insignificant. It might be just talking to somebody. It might be just sending off an email, doing some research, some very simple little task. But they are the really important ones because they're the ones that get the ball rolling. So looking forward and dreaming big. So Damara, I hope that resonates with you, and thank you.
Okay, Damara, come on and step forward and let us know you're still here, sweetie. Okay. We're giving you a couple cards. Okay. All right, Damara. Okay, Steph, I got your name down, honey. Okay, Damara, if you're here, these are your cards, sweetie, and we chat all the time. So you've got the Fool, and you're nobody's fool. We get it. This is about taking a leap or launching into something new. Now, if my memory serves me right, most of your readings are about you embarking on something new. What I love about you is you're always recreating yourself, getting involved, staying active, staying up to date, modern, doing what you have to do in this very competitive industry of music and entertainment. This card says that you're ready to launch. Almost. There you are, sweetheart. So this is yours, Damara. Listen, okay? This is a card that says you need to get your ducks in a row, okay? And make sure you're prepared. I always say don't jump off that cliff till you've checked your parachute. This is a card that says you're ready to embark and you're going to be launching into something new. I think you've got the right people around you because you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is that card of teamwork. And we know when we collaborate with the right people that have the same goal, goals for success, teamwork then becomes dream work. So I do think that you're moving forward. I do think you've got a circle of people around you that are working with you or for you. You're collaborating, you're bouncing ideas of this new endeavor, this new event, this something new that you want to launch. Okay, so I think this is excellent news. Thank you so much. Mary Murphy, hi, haven't seen you in forever. Mary Beth, hi, sweetheart. Love all your postings about BC. As I told you, I used to live in Richmond when I was a teenager. I just love the West. Mary Murphy, I'm going to get your name down. It's funny, you know, Mary, I was thinking of you the other day. For some reason, you were on my mind, and bang, don't you pop up right there. Isn't that the funniest thing? You know, you think about somebody and the phone rings and they get a text. So,
interestingly, Brenda, just then for Damara,
yeah,
I got the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, and you got the Three of Coins.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? So all these threes.
All these three.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, just a
forward.
thought, just an observation.
Damara, you definitely are launching into something here that's going to be lucrative. Okay, so we're moving on to Stephanie. Stephanie here. I know you're here, so we're going to give you a few cards too. Oh, no, we can't. Sorry.
hold that thought.
Mary Beth is here, and so is Mary Murphy. So these come first. So let's do Mary Beth. Okay, Mary Beth, do you have a question you want me to? You want us to address this to? Yeah, we're on every single Sunday. Hi, Brendan and Ann. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. I'm planning to provide my resignation notice to my employer tomorrow. Okay, you and I did a private reading not too long ago, and we had talked about that, and you're wanting to apply for something new. So yeah, I know you were there and you're not happy. So we talked about that. So you want to know what's coming up with that moving forward, right? Okay. Yeah, we're out every single Sunday. Try to be anyway, Mary Murphy. Okay. Oh, a Taurus man. My last man, well, my late husband was a Taurus. They'll keep the wolf off your door, that's for sure. But they do it quietly. Just don't make a Taurus mad. If you do, leave the planet. They're very patient, but when you push them, just leave the planet.
So, Mary Beth, are you good for me to read for Mary Beth? Yeah. Planning to make your resignation tomorrow. Right. So, Mary Beth, first card for you overall in this situation. We've got the 8 of Cups. So this is you turning your back on something. And then wondering, now what am I going to do? And the answer to that is one thing a step at a time. See this little angel on the card, look. She has her back to us. And all she has to do is hop on that first stepping stone. And then she'll see the next one and she'll hop onto that. And then she'll see the next one and hop onto that all the way across. So turning your back on something and then moving forward with consistent, small, manageable steps. Your help, we've got the awakening card. So this is saying to you, just don't go in a blazing rush. This is a card where she's just hanging there. She's quite happy. She's swinging away. She's not in any rush. But what she is doing is looking at things from all perspectives. She's upside down. She's looking at things from a completely different viewpoint. So do that. Look at the situation from your point of view, everybody's point of view, and do the whole thing. And look at it as well with a positive perspective. What do you need to focus on? Well, things could happen quite quickly. We've got this Knight of Cups. So racing in, motorbike, fast and furious. And this little knight comes in and says, just go steady. Just slow down, stay balanced, breathe. Don't go racing off far too fast. So as my dad used to say to me, Anne, just go steady. Just do that. Because opposite this awakening card, which is also a card of assessment, not rushing in, being mindful, taking action, but not doing it in haste or not doing it with an impulsive edge. How can you help yourself? 8 of Wands, things really taking off. This card here, they're juggling, everything's up in the air. So expect things to get busy, expect things to happen fast for the best reason possible. And you juggling all different things at once and know that you can do it. And this card says also, delays are over. This is when things start to move. So you've had staying balanced, thinking it through, step at a time. Now it's taking off. Guidance from Spirit. 6 of Cups. This is the card of the past. So you might be talking about the past, remembering the past with love. You might be meeting somebody from the past. You might be reminiscing. You might know somebody from the past who's coming in to talk to you right now. But don't stay in the past, because this is the card that says it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. So this is a real little message from Spirit saying, think about what you want and it's time. And the absolutely beautiful outcome card is the victory card. Literally, happiness, victory and success. So step at a time, moving forward away from something with mindful thought and looking at things carefully, not rushing into anything, staying balanced, staying focused. And when you do that, take your time, get ready, because things suddenly moving forward. Some little reference to the past, but also a little nudge to say, come on, it's time for you to love what you do. Absolutely. And when you do, we've got this victory card at the end. It's looking absolutely wonderful. So Mary Beth, I hope that makes sense for you. Thank you.
Yeah, she's thanking you for that reading. She said, it makes her feel better. Okay, so Mary Beth, we talked about your health and having major surgery that you needed to have done. And we know that it was the C. And you're doing really well. And I do think you've overcome that. Your total remission, we talked about that. Everything's going to be fine with your health. But you are still you're still going through recovery right now. And I think it's a good idea. When you're not in a healthy place with your job and it's a toxic environment, you have to do and make a command decision to do what is right for you. And you're doing that. However, this has got a twist to it, this reading. There was an extra card that flew out, and I asked Spirit to tell me why. So we'll get to it. This, as I had said to you, you made a sudden decision. This is a tower. You just didn't see this being a good firm foundation, somewhere where you want to stay on a permanent basis. So you're going to be thinking long and hard about rebuilding a new foundation and going to work somewhere where you really feel good about yourself. This is about you. You geographically have moved from one side of the country to the other, pretty much. And you're in a beautiful location, in a beautiful place where you're putting yourself in a healthier environment. And that includes not only the circle you keep, the friends you keep, but it has to do with your job as well. And I know you need to work. You're not ready to retire. You're too young and you need the finances. However, I think you will be more selective and take your time. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you something. You got the gift card, the Six of Pentacles. And I think when you hand in your notice, they're going to pull you in the office and try to beg in your good graces. I think they're going to try to talk you into staying. You may have leverage there. Okay. You may, now, if you really don't want to stay and they can't offer you something to make you happy, then you'll make that command decision. But I get this gut feeling. This was the extra card. And Spirit said they may be trying to keep you there. As you had said, it's hard for them to find someone new to replace you. So be prepared for them not to accept your resignation right away. You thought, you felt as though with the Four of Cups, you were missing out on an opportunity, couldn't see the forest for the trees. And you've come to that conclusion to leave. Okay. But they may want to try to keep you there. All right. So just be prepared for that if they do. This card says that you just need to keep your eyes open. I often call this the card of a blessing in disguise. When you keep your eyes open to new things coming in, things you might not have thought you would be interested in, sometimes that opportunity knocks and you need to consider something different, maybe different from what you've been doing. And I don't know, I might have mentioned that in our personal reading. You're going to be subjected to making a lot of choices and decisions with the Seven of Cups. And be mindful. You're going to be mindful, not rushing into anything. I always tell everybody with this card, if it look, everything that glitters isn't gold, and if it looks too good to be true, it might be. This has to have longevity. This has to last the test of time and be for your greater good. Okay, so take your time in making that choice of another job, or even deciding if you're going to stay. You are the Empress. The Empress is all about preparing yourself, grounding yourself, taking yourself to center, and planting those seeds for your future. Okay, so you're probably planting your seeds for your future in a successful way. She has that ability, but I have to tell you, this is a card of fertility and growth and expansion. And often it has to do with pregnancy, which has nothing to do with you right now, because it has to do with growth and moving on. Now, when we talk about that, we talk about gestation period. Okay, where Rome wasn't built in a day. And I do see that it's going to be taking you a while to get this next job, not because it isn't available, but because you're going to be more selective for you. You're definitely going to leave. Okay, this is you leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You're moving forward. You're going to say, no, it doesn't matter what they offer me. Things aren't going to improve. This is an unhealthy, toxic environment. I'm not happy with the energy here. And I do believe you're going to move on. Okay. I was just saying, be prepared. They may want to beg in your good graces because they don't want to have to worry about hiring somebody else. You do your job well, and they have to show you that. But you're definitely moving on in a new direction. So leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. There may be still some glitches along the way, or some waves along the way. I always say you don't throw a rowboat in the water and not expect a wave to come up, but you're leaving a position, a situation, and going to a better one. Okay, so there you have it, my darling. All right, let's get these in here. Mary Beth. And we're going to go to Mary Murphy now. Okay, Mary Murphy. She's got her eye on a Taurus man, or he's got his eye on her.
Hi, Mary. Thank you for coming into the room. Right, so Mary Murphy.
Hi, Barbie. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay, I get it. Mary Beth, you have to think about what's good for you, and it has to be healthy. So I do not blame you. I'm glad that you are moving on. Okay.
All right.
Mary Murphy's over in Ireland.
Yeah. Are you good for me to read for Mary? So we've got this question. What do I see coming up between myself, Taurus man? Okay. Overall energy. So 10 of Wands. So this is the end of a difficult time, the end of a stressful time, the end of a really busy time. And this 10 of Wands says, now it's time for you to chill, put your feet up, have a cup of tea, drink it from start to finish, not wandering around with it, have a proper rest, and then get ready for the next venture. So this is the culmination of something, you just getting rested, rebalanced, relaxed, ready for the next venture. The Queen of Pentacles shows up next, Swords, Queen of Swords in traditional tarot. And this is in your help part of the reading. Now, this Queen, an authority figure, there is no messing about with this one. She is logical, clear thinking, sees it as it is, says it like it is, and has no hesitation in getting rid of anything that isn't working, isn't useful, in order to make way for the new. This one, she sees clearly, she speaks plainly, and she gets the job done so that she makes way for the new. So this is a real spring cleaning energy.
That's the Queen of Swords, Mary.
Yeah, Queen of Swords, yeah. Focusing on the World card. So this is the end of something. It's this energy again of this 10 of Wands. Finishing something, celebrating a job well done. And now, where to next? Moving on, moving up. Where would you like to go next? So the culmination of something and the start of something new. On the back of this Queen energy of sorting it out clearly, out with the old and in with the new. Now you're moving on with the new. How can you help yourself? 3 of Wands. Look forward, dream big, make plans. Put a date on them. You've got a goal. So this is you looking at the long term, looking at the future. What do you want? Where would you like to be? This is you asking yourself which direction you want to go in and planning for that and deciding. Guidance from Spirit says it's a strength card. Stepping up and speaking up. It's right diagonally opposite this Queen of Swords. She has no hesitation in speaking up. So this is you finding your voice, saying what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Saying no thank you if you want to. Saying this will work better for me. I would rather do this instead. And you really stepping forward assertively and kindly. Now your potential outcome, Page of Pencils. This is clarity, Page of Swords. This is new information coming in, new inspiration and new ideas. Now this little page can be a little bit tactless. She hasn't learned to be any more refined and sometimes comes blurting out with something. It can mean a change to plan, but what she does bring is clarity. So when I am reading these cards, what do I see between you and this Taurus man? I see you speaking your mind, stepping up, being assertive, ready to start something new, ready to move on, move up to a new level, and setting your sights on where you want to be going. I do feel that you may find out some more information for you to consider, because this is sometimes a slight change to plan, a slight movement in a new direction. But when you get this, it's clear you know exactly what to do. So in reference to you and this new person, new information coming in that I think you need to really listen to. This is you deciding what works for me, what doesn't. And I think you are absolutely clear as a bell about that, with this Queen showing up and the Strength card coming up. And as long as we're all on the same hymn sheet, then moving on to the next level, advancement, success, yes, and making plans for the future. But before you do, I think you need to be absolutely crystal clear in your understanding of each other, in you understanding the situation. And if there's anything that you're not sure about, speaking up, getting the situation clear, absolutely concise, the clarity that you need before you move on. So, Mary, I hope that resonates with you, and thank you for coming into the room.
Thank you, Anne. Beautiful reading. Okay, in reference to your Taurus man, right now, I think he's holding on to energy. Okay, he's got the Four of Pentacles. He may be holding on to his past, or might have been a past relationship he hasn't completely let go. He may not be portraying to do that, but I think he's hanging on to a past relationship. He's also very tight with his money because he has the money. Here's the King of Pentacles. He has the money, and you have the King of Wands. He's a leader. But what I'm telling you here right now is he may not be forthcoming with opening up about his past 100%. I'm not saying he is being deceptive. What I'm saying is you're having a business meeting with him. Okay. Oh, and you're wondering if something's going to come between the two of you. Personally rather than business. I think sounds familiar to me. He's very careful about letting himself open too much. I do think that he's holding back a little bit. He won't tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, but that doesn't mean he's lying. He's just going to let you know what he wants you to know. Okay. He is successful. He has the do-re-mi. He has the money. He's secure. He is a leader. Okay. He's like his own boss. He's very in control. Now, what I see here is he's a very strong man. Okay. I mean, when I say he could be physically as well, I mean, we talk about the Taurus being the bull, being stubborn, they're usually sturdy built people. And they have a good morals and a good foundation, and they're hard workers, almost to the point where they're a people pleaser. They'd rather go to work and please their boss or people at work than take a day off. They're not lazy. Okay. But this individual here could be a little bit domineering. Now, usually Taurus aren't too dominant. They're quiet. They're not vocal about how they feel about you. It's all here, though. Okay. You'll know that they basically will walk in front of a moving train to protect you. So this person is very strong, but I know you, Mary, you're an extremely strong, powerful woman. And it takes a man, okay, to be able to walk beside you with that strength. I think this individual could. Something tells me he's either not over a previous relationship or he's not telling you the truth about being available. This could be, this could be the romance of a lifetime if he opens up to you. And I don't know, it could be short-lived. That's entirely up to you. Or he is highly successful lawyer. Okay, that's great. He's a workaholic. He's working hard. He works and he gives of service. Now, there was a card stuck underneath that one, and it's reconciliation. He may be wanting to reconcile with a previous relationship. So just be aware of that. Okay. You need to free yourself. All right. Regain your own control, stand your ground. Don't settle. All right. This person, might want to, he retreats. he goes within. He goes inside himself. He's not as open with his feelings or being vocal about them. So sometimes it's going to be like pulling teeth. If you want to find anything out about him, you're going to have to really be patient. Okay. Is he a good person? I think so. Is it going to go anywhere? I think he's going to have to be honest about his past with you first. Okay. I can see a strong connection there between you and him. Definitely, you're a Gemini, right? And he's a Taurus. I can see that. But sometimes it can be a battle of wills with that energy because you're very strong and so is he. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I can see you falling for this guy. All right. What's she say? He's linked to a younger Taurus woman he split from his wife 6 months ago. Yeah, he's not ready. Like I see him holding on. He's not ready for anything right now. He's trying to, sow his oats, or he's trying to get his balance. He seems to be off balance. He's got to balance himself, take himself to center. He's a little bit lost. Okay, so that's what I see. Thank you for clarifying that. So those are the cards I've got for you. It's always a pleasure to see you, Mary. It's funny, I was thinking of you the other day, and here you come in. Spirit always brings you in. Okay, Tamara, do you have a question, sweetheart? Tamara, you already know. We're here. You already know I can go last whenever Spirit calls. No, we're going to do you now. Okay, you've been doing research. Okay. That came in with your other cards. Oh, yeah. Well, that's entirely up to Viviana. She's a busy girl too. So, and when we can fit it in. And I'm not sure where Viviana lives as far as time zones go. But Anne and I will always be together on Sunday. That's it. Okay. Okay. So Damara, do you have a question you want us to focus this on, or you want us to do a general? I know she said she can go last. So let's go to Jeff. Thank you, Damara. We'll go to Jeff. Jeff, you gave me a super sticker. Thank you very much. What would your question be? Or do you want a general reading from us? Okay. Jeff, what would you like us to focus your reading on? You're in Pennsylvania? Oh, okay. Eastern Standard Time, same as me. I'm in Ontario, outside of Toronto. Okay. You're welcome, Mary. It's always a pleasure to see you. Okay, we're waiting. Jeff. Okay, that's it, Jeff. You're getting a notice here. Getting a notice. Oh, Jeff, where are you? Jeff. Where are you? Come on. You got the gong. Come in with your question, or we're moving on to the next one and we'll come back to you. Come on, Jeff. Hello. Come on in. We might have a bit of a delay here. What would you like us to focus on? We can always come back. Okay. Marby.
Okay.
He's still here. Marby, what do you want us to focus on? This is Marby, general reading. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. All right. The gong's funny. I know. Leave it up to me to find these crazy things in the background here. Last week I was using it on Damara because she had left the room for a few minutes. She was really busy and I was calling her.
Okay. So Marby, welcome to the room. And 3 out of your 6 cards are major arcana cards. So this is loud and this is lovely. So your general reading, overall energy, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords in traditional tarot. This is a breath of fresh air, moving on, feeling good. This is you making your move. Now, it sometimes means going on holiday, but generally, this card shows up if things have felt a little bit stuck, a little bit stale, a little bit delayed. Not anymore. This is you moving on and feeling good with the confidence of this Queen of Wands. Now, this queen, an authority figure in the deck, has learned her lessons well and now is in a situation where she helps the rest of us. This queen is confident. She knows her worth. She believes in herself. She can manifest what she likes whenever she needs it, and she does. And her approach to life is, yes, I can. You just watch me. So that level of self-confidence coming in to help you. What do you need to focus on? Knight of Coins. This is all about planning. Plan A, plan B, and if necessary, plan C. It's fast moving. The knights are all fast, but this one's not riding her motorcycle because she's looking at the map. So she knows where she's going and how to get there. So detailed planning. This is what you need to be focused on. Moving forward, making your plan. How can you help yourself move forward? Now, this is the louder octave of the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot. Fast movement forward, momentum, energy. But this is done so with balance and with discipline. It's not just a rash race forward. This is well thought out, it's well managed, it's well planned, and it is a fast and definite move forward to something brand new. Guidance from Spirit, we've got the New Beginnings card. Something new, a fresh new start, a new chapter opening up, a transformational new beginning. And your outcome, the Temperance card. I'm really happy to see this here. This is about balance. We were talking about balance, focus, mindfulness. This is what the Temperance card is all about. Compromise, conversations, working together, collaborations, mixing ideas together. It's slow, it's steady, it's mindful, and it's very, very balanced. So compromise coming into the mix, conversations coming into the mix, because this Queen of Wands is headstrong, she's impulsive, she's going for it. And when you've got the Chariot next to that and this Six of Pentacles, a charge forward, new beginnings, that Temperance card at the end is just the slow it down, stay steady, talk it over, make your plans, and then get ready for an exciting move forward. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jeff, for your donation, your super sticker donation. Okay. Oops, we got a mouse in the house. A Musam. Sorry. MOUSAME9G. Hi, how are you? Okay, let's see what we've got here for my beautiful Marby. Marby, you had an extra card that flew out in here. That was a super. Okay, yeah, thanks. You may have lost horns. You're at a stalemate. There might, you might be trying to make a decision you really don't want to do. The Two of Swords says you haven't got all the information. You're not seeing a clear sight line. Find out what you need to know before you make this. You could have locked horns with yourself and saying, I don't want to do this. I wish somebody else would do it, make this choice or decision, or you've locked horns with somebody. It's a difficult decision, but you know what? The truth, once the truth comes out, you're going to be able to make it. The Ace of Swords is clarity. Okay. You see the picture completely clear. You have that sight line to know where you're going. So you will be able to do that. Now, in your center position, which is like Anne says, your help, hurdle, or your challenge, you've got the Queen of Cups, and that's you. Kind, caring, compassionate, always there for your family, your friends, but constantly being tugged to do things. And you do them out of the goodness of your heart. But what happens is you may wear down your energy levels, and you may come to resent that tug all the time. You don't have to be a people pleaser. Remember, no is a full sentence, and you've heard me say this. Oh, well, they can be mad till they're glad. You need to nurture yourself. You need to take time for yourself so that you're running on all your energy and battery levels. Okay, so pull away and nurture yourself and take time. You're moving on. You've got a great card. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune says karmic energy coming your way that's going to improve a lot of things in your life. Good luck. This is a wonderful card of good luck. Also, it is the Wheel of Fortune, which means you could be taking a trip on any wheeled vehicle. You could be planning some sort of road trip as well, but it's your destiny. It's a good luck card of karma. And look what else you get. you get the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is happy ever after. It's stability, security, happiness within relationships, kinship, friendship. If there's been any unresolved issues with family members, they get cleared up. This is a card that says everything's coming up roses for you, especially when it comes to family or relationship situations. And the extra card you got, which Anne had, if I'm correct, is the Chariot.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So you've overcome, you're overcoming, or you have overcome some great obstacles thus far. And now you're able to go charging towards your new goals. I always look at this. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've been to Rome. I've walked that sacred ground of the Colosseum. And I always think of the Chariot going in there, and he's got a big pile of meat in his hand, and he chucks it at the animal, and he sees his escape, and he's out of there. What this means is you're thinking about it. Okay. You're being methodical, you're being organized, and you're being creative to be accurate. He doesn't go in and risk anything without being prepared, and neither should you. So if you're going into battle mode, or you're going into something, you're going to come out victorious. You're going to come out the champion because you planned your moves. You took your time. You planned it. You see the truth in a situation and you go after it. You're not rushing into anything in a big hurry. And that's what's going to bring you these 3 cards of good energy. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. So plan your moves, be methodical, take your time, so that you'll have accuracy when you move forward. Okay. Okay. Not to worry, Mellow Ghetto. That's okay. You know, at the end of the day, if you stay in the room, I'll give you a couple of cards anyway, just for general. Okay. You can't ask a question, but it might resonate. Okay. You're new here. Thank you so much. I want to call you a little mouse, but you're Moosum. Welcome to my room, and to Anne, Anne's room. Please check out our videos. We put all the weeklies out every single week, and follow us, please. Viviana Heller is here as well. She has a channel too. Please give her a look as well. Okay, we've done Jeff, we've done Marby. We are up to now, we're going to do Damara. Damara, you're the next one, because you seem to be the last right here for super chats right now. Okay, you're welcome, Viviane. Okay, so your question, you have to pay for a question, Musum. Okay, that's the little $ down below. You can see below us, it says $5 to $10 minimum. Then you can ask a question, okay? Or just stay in the room and we'll give you a card just on a general. You don't get a reading. Okay, so here we go. So now we're going to go to Damara. Damara, can you come forward and let us know, or we're going to pull a general for you. We'll give you a full general reading on the energy around you, or what Spirit has to say. Okay. So let's
general for Damara.
Yeah. Damara hasn't come back to let us know.
Okay. Okay, Damara. How lovely to read for you. Thank you. So, general reading for you coming up. Overall energy, 7 of Pencils, 7 of Swords. A slight change in direction with much more of a focus on your needs, your plans, and the direction you would like to go. So, turning your back on the old ways. And now, it doesn't have to be radical, but I do see a slight change in direction with more of a focus on what suits you better. Your help, 2 of Cups, talk it over. This is about conversations. It's about discussions. It's talking things over. It can be the start of a lovely new friendship sometimes, but generally this is asking you to be absolutely crystal clear in your communication with other people. So speaking and listening, not just speaking and hearing. There's a difference between hearing and listening, and making sure you both understand each other, because it's time to leave the nonsense behind. The focus is the 5 of Wands. This is you. If there's any drama going on in the background, you're leaving it where it is. If there's any conversation you don't need to be a part of, you're not getting involved in it, because this is you moving forward and walking towards the sunshine. Literally, because the next card, how can you help yourself? Moving on and feeling good. This is the 6 of Swords, 6 of Pencils. You've made your mind up and now you're making your move. This card comes along if things have felt a little bit uncertain, a little bit stuck, a little bit slow. Not anymore. You are in charge, making your move forward. Guidance from Spirit, we've got the Happy Ever After card. It's absolutely lovely. 10 of Cups. Happy home life, happy family life. Not just that, it's fulfillment, it's joy, it's enthusiasm. It's overall joy and happiness. So your potential outcome with this, 8 of Coins, make sure you look at all the small print. Take care of every last detail. Be really diligent about that. So dot the I's, cross the T's, read the small print, put it down, then come back and read it again, especially where this change of direction is concerned. You need to be absolutely crystal clear. All of the small print, the tiny details need to be taken care of. You need to clearly understand this move forward, and then you're ready. The nonsense goes behind you, and here you are walking towards the sunshine and making this move. And this lovely 10 of Cups from Spirit saying happiness, joy and fulfillment await. So Damara, I hope that resonates with you, and sending love from Yorkshire.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Damara, you're going through a lot right now, according to my reading here. Okay, so Damara, you're going to have a new opportunity, a financial new beginning for you. Okay, aces are the beginnings of. She says, okay, sorry, I'll get this in here. Whatever the spirits want me to know, I have made changes in my life for forward progress. Yeah, well, you got it here, my sweetheart. So this is a new opportunity that you have to grab onto. It's lucrative. Okay, it could have to do with money. Okay, it's a financial new beginning for you that I think you're going to grab onto. You're nobody's pushover. You might be the Queen of Cups, kind, caring, loving, nurturing, want to be there for everybody. You are a yes man type of person. You want to please everybody. But you don't need to keep doing that to fit in. Okay. This is about your needs now. Take care of yourself. Do and make the right decisions for you right now. Okay. She nurtures her needs. Okay. That's what you need to. But I do see prosperity coming in because you are making and deciding on taking up new opportunities. You're going to leave the old ways behind because you got the Death card. Death card is that card that says you're going to shut the door to doing a thing that you were doing and opening a new opportunity for yourself. And it's never too late to reinvent ourselves, right? We can do that. And I've told you guys that before. I mean, I did things. I was a late bloomer because I was raising a family and another person's family, and I had a business. And so I couldn't do the things as a young woman. So there I was, 55 years old, getting my motorcycle license. So, we can always reinvent ourselves, and timing is very important. And the universe puts us in the right place at the right time. And believe it or not, don't doubt your motives and the direction you're going, because this is the right time for you to stop, close the door to the past, and move forward. You're strong. Here you are. You're giving proof of that. She's known as the widow or the single woman. She's moving forward. The Queen of Swords has that ability to clean house, and she wipes her hand clean of situations that aren't working for her. Okay. She moves on, and she's okay with that. She just says, you know what? I have to do this for me. Okay. And it's going to bring you victory. Victory after hard work and struggle. You will see the rewards coming in for your hard work and effort you've been putting into something. You have experienced, you're seasoned, you're a professional, you are good at everything you do. And you're just an amazing human being and so gifted and talented. And this is you moving forward and getting recognition, getting that applause. You may be, people are going to be patting you on the back for great achievement here, almost like receiving an award of some sort. So this is really good. Now, I am going to give you that message from the universe, extra card. And this is what you got. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. You're moving on in a better direction. You're taking on something new here that's going to be lucrative and really, really good for you. Wow. I love that reading for you, Damara. Thank you so much. Okay. So now we were going to move on to Okay, we need to know who's in the room here, first of all. Excuse me. I would like to do give Viviane a couple of cards.
Okay.
Give her 3. Okay.
All right.
She's also a very gifted healer and reader, and she's always doing for everyone else as well.
Yeah.
So Viviane,
we'll keep an eye on the time as well, Brenda. It's flown again.
Yeah, where are we here? 2:59. Okay, so if Anne has to leave, I may stay a little bit longer myself. Okay, so Anne, don't worry about it. All our super chats are done anyway.
Okay, so we're reading for Viviane.
Yeah. We're going
to read for Viviane. Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome, Viviane. And Kelly, I see you. You are next. Okay.
Three more.
Anne, are you still here, sweetheart? Thanks for coming into the room.
Okay. So, Viviane, lovely to meet you. And thank you for coming into the room. 3 of Wands. So we're thinking long term. We're looking out to the future. We're looking long term. Where do you want to go? What would you like to do? This is time for you to dream big and then dream even bigger, because you can. Put a date on it and you've got a goal. And it's important now that when you're looking forward and deciding where you would like to go, that you start doing something about it. So start those little action steps now. If you're dreaming big, you're thinking about something, find out more information about it. Send off your email. Start those first little action steps to get the ball rolling. You've got the star card. This is lovely. This is wishing on a star. It's success. It's recognition. It's things that you've been manifesting actually arriving and thinking, oh, this is so wonderful. Recognition, success, and you stepping into the spotlight. We've got the 4 of coins. So again, this is about balance. We've got to think and just be mindful of work-life balance, energy balance. How much do you give to other people? How much of your energy do you give away? And how much time do you remember to take for yourself? It's also a card of financial balance. So when you're making these plans and moving forward, and the star card overlighting it all with this lovely success and happiness, keep your feet on the ground. Make sure that you can manage this work-life balance, that the energy balance is fair, that you're not overgiving, because it's lovely to do that. We've all done it. We all do it. Very easy to do. Make sure that you're pulling back and taking that time for you, and make sure as well that the finances balance out as well. But this is looking good. Dreaming big for success, as long as you're mindful and careful with your money, your energy, and your time. So Viviane, bless you, and I hope that made sense for you.
She said, yes, making sense, setting boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay, Viviane, you know that I don't know you personally. I've never done a personal reading on you. We've just sort of recently connected because of our YouTube channel, and because I do see you on other channels as well in the chat room, and being a moderator for others that I know. I'm seeing that you've had some difficulties in the past. Life hasn't been easy for you, my friend. You've had difficult times, and you've had to stand up for yourself and your beliefs. You're constantly feeling as though you have to explain yourself and stand up for yourself all the time. Don't allow those doubters. Don't lower yourself to their pettiness. There will always be people that doubt what you and I do, okay, and Anne does. That's just life, and we can just, just walk away from it, okay? I see that you've had struggles in the past. You're wondering why you're not seeing return for your hard work and effort as much as you're out there. I know you're out there of service, you're giving, you're healing, and that in itself is a blessing. And I always say, when we pick a profession that we love, it's never work. And getting paid is a bonus. But you are working hard for a goal here. And maybe you're silently feeling it within yourself. And know that things will be coming to you. It's coming to you already in increments. You're going to start seeing things rise, whether it's clientele, whether it's subscribers, whether it's more views, whether it's the kind comments, whether it's the thumbs up, whether it's the algorithm, whatever it is. You know, you are letting go of people. Yes. Okay. And you have to do that because there will always be those people who doubt what we do. And we have to keep moving forward. We either grow together or we grow apart. You've heard me say this. They've outlived their expiration date, and it's time for you to think about you. Okay. Also, you know, I think you're pushing yourself a little bit hard. You need to take time. The Four of Swords says, call a truce. Yes, remove yourself from that negative or toxic energy. It doesn't help you when you're a healer. Now, I'm going to tell you something else because, you know, I'm seasoned and I'm not young. And I've learned that if you're an empath like me, doing what we do is easy, especially if it's Reiki, because when we're working on a client with our guides, our angels, and our team of healers, their pain jumps on us, and it can be spiritual, emotional, physical. We have to remember to remove that before we walk away. Okay. I can literally drag the energy of somebody off my bed onto the floor if I don't rake myself clean. Okay. My master said, Brenda, you're that strong. When I walk past the TV, it goes into pixels, and I don't have a satellite. Okay. So that's our energy, and you're very strong energy yourself. So be mindful to remove that energy from you when you have finished doing the clearing of that individual. Okay. Because sometimes we jump on to the next one and we forget that we've sucked in that. Okay. I don't know what your sign is, but I'm a Pisces and I'm a sponge. So I suck it in, good, bad, or ugly. So remember to be mindful of your health and remove that. Call a truce, get a rest. You could be going through some anxiety right now, or something that that you are dealing with. Okay. Know that it's going to end soon. You're a Virgo. Okay, sweetheart. This is your final card. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. And you know when they say we, what that stands for. So things are going to work out better for you. Okay. Sometimes we come on as we put on a persona or a facade about ourselves because we're strong and we want everybody to think that we're not dealing with personal issues, but you're only human. Okay. And I know that you are. You're serious about what you do, but you need to be mindful of how much that energy is taking from you too. Okay, sweetheart. So those are your cards. Thank you so much for gracing our room with your company. Okay. Yeah, you're moving. Damara says, yes, I'm definitely moving. Okay, so there you go. Confirmation again. Okay, so Kelly, you're next. Oh, girl, Pisces energy for sure. Me too. Okay, Kelly. So it is 3:06. Anne?
Yeah, I'll do one more, and that will be fabulous. Thank you.
Okay, so okay, so Viviani said, thank you to both of us. Thank you so much for gracing our room.
Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely.
So, okay, Kelly, you are next. So, Anne, you're going to pull
Kelly. Reading for Kelly.
Yeah, 3 cards or 2 cards.
3 cards for Kelly.
Okay. So, Kelly, you can look at this as past, present, or future energy, whatever way you want to read these 3 cards. Okay.
Okay, so Kelly, welcome into the room and thank you for coming in. So 3 cards for you. First card, the ego card, card 15. This is about you leaving behind anything that's weighing you down or holding you back. So she's leaving these heavy things, look, in this bucket here. And these are things like self-sabotage, self-criticism, doubt, fear, stress, guilt, anything like that that's really heavy. She's leaving those behind because she's picked up these balloons and is now being guided by self-belief, self-confidence, positivity, optimism. So this is you having a look at what you don't need to carry anymore so that you can move forward easily with confidence and self-belief. The Knight of Cups comes in, fast-moving energy. The Knights all have a motorbike, and so it's fast and it's back again. It's fast and it's fast, it's furious. So things happening quickly for the best reasons possible. But this little knight says, just stay balanced, go steady, don't be rushed, don't go racing off into something. Be measured, be mindful, and just go steady. Your King of Wands is your final energy. This is lovely. So we've got you moving on, leaving something behind, mindfully, taking it at a pace that suits you. Now, the King of Wands, a mentor, a teacher. This king, now it could represent you or it could represent somebody coming in to help you. This king is the life coach of the deck. Successful, very, very focused here with the action plan. This king is successful because he's had to learn how to be. And now he's sharing all this knowledge with other people. So very much the mentor, the teacher. This king is very businesslike, very successful, very entrepreneurial, and very, very ambitious. Coming in with the action plan on how to get you from here to there quickly, effectively, with manageable steps, with a great deal of enthusiasm and confidence. So, Kelly, I hope that resonates for you, and thank you.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So Tammy, Mellow Ghetto, Crystal G, Musami, Ralusari. These are the last to have readings on the list. No questions are allowed unless you make a super chat. And the chat is closed for today. Okay. So I'm going to do these ones that you see up on the screen now. Okay, Kelly. Okay. Kelly says it makes a lot of sense. All right, so I'm going to click that so you can see it. Makes a lot of sense. What does this say? Oh my God, this is what I'm doing. Tears. Okay. Oh, we got another one. Hello, I'm from Paris. I think Sham Milasali. Okay, so I don't know whether you guys are not able to read that moving banner. But that moving banner says it requires you to pay for a super chat. Okay, $5 to $10 will give you a reading. $5 is 3 cards. $10 is 5 card full reading. Okay, so if you want that, you have to come up and you have to do the super chat. But right now, I'm doing these, and the super chat is closed for now. Okay, yep. Stephanie, I haven't forgotten you, sweetheart. Okay, so. I'll
do Stephanie as my last one then, just before I go. But you need to read for Kelly now while I'm getting ready for Stephanie.
Okay.
Kelly, did you read for Kelly?
No.
Right. So you're going to read for Kelly.
Yeah, you did Kelly, right? Okay.
So Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got 3 cards here for Kelly. Kelly, taking your time, you're going to go through a period of abundance here with the Queen of Pentacles, and that means you're putting your ducks in a row, crossing your T's, and moving forward and seeing prosperity. But you need to take your time with the Temperance. Take yourself to center. Okay, balance yourself. Don't go rushing in and signing any documents or contracts in a big hurry. Always know with the Temperance card, Spirit has your back. You're going to be feeling those tugs and little pushes to yes or no. Okay, you've got the World card at the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. This is a good luck card. Okay, so you're working on your goals. You're going to take your time, and it's a new cycle for you, a successful one. Okay, those are your cards, Kelly. Okay, so you're going to do, you said?
I'm going to do Stephanie as my last one, Brenda.
Okay. There she is. Okay, I see her. Okay. Yeah.
So Stephanie, 3 cards for you. First card, 3 of Pencils. So this is about you healing and moving on. After a time when you've had to just assess and rest and work through something, this is now you ready to move on. And this card is followed immediately by the 5 of Cups, as if to reiterate that. And this literally is moving on from the past, moving on and feeling good, moving on towards joy, acknowledging the past. Absolutely, we have to do that. It's brought us to where we are now. But this is you moving forward to something even better, So we have a lovely 2 cards here of a sense of after a time of reflection and rest. Now, this is you making you move. So choose carefully. We've got this Knight of Pencils, Knight of Swords flying in. It's fast, it's energetic. And this card says, choose carefully. Now, she can come flying in and she can choose the main road or the bumpy track. She needs to slow down long enough to have a valid, sensible choice. So choice is coming into the equation. Look through everything carefully. Take your time over a decision, especially if somebody's saying, I want an answer now. No, you don't. This is time for you just to assess, get ready to make your move, and be mindful of the choices you make and take your time making them. So I hope that resonates, Stephanie. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Anne. Well, Anne, thanks for being in the room with me. I'm going to do a few more here before I shut down, because we'll be here all night, as we know.
Bless you.
It's some days are quiet, some days are busy, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, Anne, thank you so much. Have a great, because you guys got to remember, she's over in the UK. She is 5 hours ahead of us in time right now. So it's time for her to go to bed. We're just in the middle late afternoon here. So, okay, my darling
bless
friend.
you, everybody. Thank you, Brenda. Absolutely. I've had a fabulous time. Love to everybody. And I'll see you soon.
Take care. Bye-bye, my friend.
Bye.
Okay, here we are. Okay, so Tammy, these are your cards, sweetheart. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for you. And as you can see, these are the last people I'm going to be doing right now, if they're still in the room. Yeah, okay, because we usually finish, we go out for an hour, we finish at 3, it's 3:15 already, but I just didn't want to leave that early and leave you guys sitting here. I'm glad to see Kelly. She says she's a realtor. I deal with contracts every day. We're ready for a baby. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Okay. So Tammy, you've got 2 of the best cards in the deck. You have the Sun and you have the 6 of Wands, and that's a card, victory after hard work and struggle. The Sun is the best card in the deck for good energy, healthy all over well-being, physical, emotional, spiritual, good health. This is a card of the new beginning. I always look at the baby on that horse as sort of like your New Year's resolution. You turn the page and it's a new beginning for you, and it's positivity and it's fun and it's success, and it's a beautiful card. And success and victories coming your way. For whatever you've been doing, you're going to see the rewards coming in for it, Tammy. Okay. So I hope that that makes sense to you. All right. So my next one is Mellow Ghetto. Mellow Ghetto, you've been here. You were very vocal, letting us know a lot about you. But if you're still here, step up and I'll give you a couple of cards. Okay. They're general. You've been in the room. You're new to the room. And thank you for coming in and being in our chat room and being positive. If you're here, step up. Okay. If not, I'm going to go on to Crystal. Crystal, are you here? So you have to let me know you're here. Okay. Crystal, are you here? Okay, Musami, are you here? Are you here? Musami, are you here? Ral Husuri, are you here? Okay, those names I've called out. If you're here, I will give you a message. I was hoping that Mellow Ghetto was in here because he was in here for quite a while. If not, we're going to shut the room down, and next week I will be back again, but Anne will not be here with me. I may go out with somebody who wants to join me. If somebody's here who wants to join me, you're welcome to join me. It's 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Viviani, if you're still here, if you're available next Sunday, if you'd like to join me, send me a little message either on Messenger and Facebook or an email. Okay, all of that is on my there for you to see on my videos. So if not, I could be coming out alone, or maybe I'm going to take a Sunday off, but I really don't want Viviani. Okay, so Viviani, if you want to join me next Sunday, I'm going out at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Everybody, you would love her. She is an amazing healer, and she does take time to do healings as well. Viviani, I'm a medium too. I bring people over from the other side when they step forward as well. But we've been using cards and tarot and oracle cards on my show. I don't know whether that's what you want to do or if somebody would like a healing, but healing takes time and you don't rush it, right? You had to learn to take back your life. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So it looks like we're down to 8 people, and the ones that I called in are not here right now. So that's fine. We only read people that are in the room. So on that note, Viviane, you can get a hold of me if you want on Facebook. This is my name. Okay, you can send me something to Messenger, or you can send me an email. Okay. I do have others that like to join me as well, but I thought that if you wanted to, you could go out with me next Sunday. So that's my email. That is my name on Facebook. You can look me up there and either hit me a messenger message or whatever. There's no pressure here, Viviane. If you're busy, I get it. I'm very selective about who I bring in with me because we are judged by the company we keep, and not everybody does things the way we do, right? So, okay, my darlings, it looks like I can close the room down now. And I love every one of you for coming in here and gracing my my chat room with your company and being ever so kind and respectful of my room. So on that note, hi, Claudia, you're too late, sweetheart. We're leaving the room now. I've been out here an hour and a half almost. So usually I only go out for an hour. But anyway, we used to go out. We were out here. We'd be out here for 2 hours or longer, and it just got too long. So please come in next Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get in early, and you can get some cards from us. Okay, so it's lovely to have you in the room. So everybody, I'm going to wish you play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon. Okay, so take care. All my videos are out there for all the zodiac signs for next week. And you also get a pick 3 card every Monday, and you get Pisces, the Pisces daily vibe for the week as well. That is a special one that goes out as well for those that are Pisces. So my darlings, thank you. I'm a new sub. Thank you so much for subbing me. And I've had a lot of new people coming in, and yeah, I've been out here for 11 years, and I'd really like to hit that 75,000 subscription, mark. But anyway, you're welcome, Tammy. Everybody, thank you so much, and I will see you soon. And please watch my channel. Please watch your videos out there. They're out there, and I will see you next week. Lots of love and many blessings.